Don Juan introduces crucial concepts and techniques that further dismantle the ordinary world's assumptions, emphasizing the predatory nature of the universe and the necessity for impeccability and detachment. The Gait of Power, Power Stride. Description: this is a specific walking technique that is far more than just physical movement. It's an energetic exercise designed to accumulate and manipulate personal power. It involves a subtle shift in body awareness, often described as walking from the center of one's being rather than just using legs. Purpose: to make the body a conduit for energy accumulation. By disrupting habitual patterns of movement, the power stride helps to break the fixed idea of the body, allowing for the flow of unknown energy. It also serves as a method for gathering energy from the earth and the atmosphere. Nuance: it's not about speed or endurance, but about precision and conscious intent in every micro-movement. The warrior becomes acutely aware of how their weight shifts, how the ground feels, and how their body interacts with the environment energetically. This practice directly affects the assembly point, making it more amenable to movement. Deepening dreaming practices and the dreaming body transition from awareness to manipulation. Beyond merely becoming aware in dreams, the focus shifts to actively controlling the dream environment and manipulating the dreaming body. The dreaming body is presented as a subtle energetic double of the physical body, capable of independent action and perception in non-ordinary reality. Finding the hands, revisited, this foundational technique is reinforced. The instruction is to not just look at the hands, but to make them appear, to solidify them, and then to use them as anchors to explore and stabilize the dream. Shifting dream scenes. Once stable, the warrior practices moving through dreamscapes by focusing intent, e.g., looking at one thing intensely until it changes, or willing a new scene into existence. Flying in dreams, a common experience and a powerful indicator of control over the dreaming body. It's achieved by fully embodying the intent to fly, letting go of doubt and physical constraints. Subtlety: the dreaming body operates under different rules of causality and physics. The challenge is to overcome the mind's tendency to impose waking world logic on the dream. The nature of allies and inorganic beings. Don Juan explains that allies are not spirits in the conventional sense, but specific energetic configurations in organic beings that exist in a separate reality parallel to our own. They can be perceived and interacted with once the assembly point shifts sufficiently. This interaction is often non-verbal and purely energetic. It requires immense personal power and a complete lack of fear or self-importance. The ally can be a source of power, knowledge, or a guide in the separate reality. Warnings: Don Juan repeatedly warns about the dangers of engaging with allies without sufficient personal power and impeccability. These beings are not inherently benevolent or malevolent. They simply are, and their interaction can be overwhelming or even destructive to a weak or unprepared warrior. The emphasis is on caution, respect, and detachment. The warrior must never seek to control an ally. Stopping the world, advanced internal dialogue interruption. This is the culmination of various practices aimed at silencing the internal dialogue, the incessant stream of thoughts that defines our ordinary reality. When the internal dialogue is truly stopped, the world, as we know it, also stops, revealing other realities. All the previous practices, peripheral vision, non-doing, the Gait of Power, and focused dreaming, contribute to this. They divert attention and energy away from the internal dialogue. Sometimes a sudden, intense shock or a deliberate act of will can momentarily stop the world. However, this is fleeting without sustained energetic practices. Significance: Stopping the world is the prerequisite for fully experiencing and navigating non-ordinary reality. It's the moment when the assembly point makes a significant, sustained shift. Impeccability, doing one's best in every action, without expectation or attachment to results. It's a way of life that conserves and accumulates personal power. Detachment, not caring about the outcome, but caring deeply about the action itself. It frees the warrior from the emotional turbulence of desire and fear. Ruthlessness, not in the sense of cruelty, but as a severe self-discipline and an unwavering commitment to the warrior's path, cutting away anything that hinders it, including sentimentality, self-pity, and social attachments that drain energy. This ruthlessness is directed inward first, against one's own